It was a battle today. You know, I felt like we started out this game really strong, which was really promising to see for our young group, is to come in here and into a tough environment and get the start that we got in that first quarter. I thought shots were falling, and we were executing defensive game plan pretty well too, and I thought that really got us off on the right foot. So second quarter comes around, and we start to not really string a score and a stop together. I thought we had good looks. We just weren't able to complete a couple of those layups and open threes, and then as soon as we don't do that, they're coming down and scoring, and it looks a lot different in the second quarter. So I thought we weathered a few storms. I thought we stayed pretty much together for the most part. I think this is a young group that's just learning all the time and just continuing to grow and get better. I just think our defensive effort, especially in the first half, was pretty good, and we're just going to continue to grow with this group.
Great. Questions for either Coach Karius or Grace?
Coach, what do you just feel like was the main difference when the Jacks got that 15-0 run to service?
Yeah, like I said, I think it was, from what I remember, is that we had some open looks. We didn't complete them. I also thought there was a stretch there where we got to the free throw line. That may have been more the third quarter. We missed a bunch of free throws in a row, and those are just toughness plays that really matter. They may not feel like they matter in the moment, but missing an open layup can really propel your team or can stop their run. And when you're missing those shots and not getting those looks, and then they're coming down and scoring, it just can, you get tighter and tighter. It's different shooting an open three when you're down 3 versus when you're down 9, or you're down 6 versus you're down 15. You just get tighter. That's just how it goes, and it's going to take some leadership and for someone to step up and make a shot or make 2 free throws and bury those things when it really matters.
How impressed were you with Grace's start to the game, really leading to the game?
I just told her that walking over here. I thought she really got us going. She was fearless from the start. I thought that was really good to see, especially just coming in. And like I said, tough atmosphere always. And I just think she shot the ball really well. They were going under screens on her, so she got a couple opportunities behind the screen. And we trust her to hit those shots. So love her leadership. I think the foul trouble hurt us. Hurt her, obviously kept her off the floor, and that hurts us. But we felt like we had to play her in that third quarter, down the stretch and all that. And so we need her on the floor. She's a leader for us, and I think she's been showing a lot of growth. I think for her having 1 turnover today is huge too.
Grace, how frustrating was it for you to have to sit on the bench there in the third quarter?
I mean, no one likes sitting on the bench, especially when you can't really control anything that's going on, so it's a little frustrating, but I had a lot of trust in my teammates out there, so the ball was in good hands.
Grace, did it feel like South Dakota State did things differently on defense between the first and second quarter, or was it just as simple as missing some of the shots you were making earlier?
I don't really think they changed up their defense at all. It was just trusting that the ball's going to go in, and sometimes it doesn't.
Any additional questions?
I guess SDSU had 28 to 14 advantage points in the paint. Just what impressed you about the way they were able to get inside offensively this round?
It's just what they do. The good post player inside. So we tried a couple of different things, especially in the first half, which I thought were pretty effective. Running a double adder and then sometimes calling it off. I thought they made some adjustments that led to some tough rotations for us on the backside. So then I think for a little while there she had more assists than points. So she was trying to just find the open player. So we kind of got out of it a little bit. We just wanted to change it up, switch to zone a little bit just to try to put more bodies in front of her. But yeah, I think that's a big piece of what they do and they were looking for. So we just tried some different things against it, tried to force other people to take shots, left a few people open on purpose on the perimeter, and sometimes they hit them. But overall, it felt like, for the most part, we executed the game plan decently well.
How much does Brooklyn Meyer, affect, the other side of the ball on defense, around the rim? It looked like you guys missed, quite a few around the rim.
Yeah, I think she's an inside presence. Obviously, she's a great shot blocker, and something we had talked about with the scout, that you have to go in there and shot fake or score around her because she just has good length at the rim.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Grace.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
If I could just ask about the defenses entering conference play, you said that's something that you guys needed to prioritize. So did you realize any significant difference between when you spoke about it and the St. Thomas game and even tonight?
Notice changes in our defense? Yeah, it's something we're emphasizing, continuing to try and get better at, trying some different presses, switching between man and zone a little bit. It's just going to continue to be an emphasis for us. I think it's something we're just tweaking all the time as we continue to build our program, and we just have to keep seeing improvements on that end. I feel for the most part, they're a good defensive team. I don't know that our offensive number looks spectacular today, but I think the other side of the ball is something you can always control, and we've got to be able to sit back and guard teams even when we're not making shots. And I think mentally that's hard for players to do, and I think it takes mature players to say I missed an open shot, but I'm going to get back here and guard. And we're working on the mental side of it as well.